What's up, y'all? This is Daniel with Pride of the Southland Kennels. I'm going to make this video to let everyone know that's asked that we are expecting some puppies on or around July the 4th. So if you're still interested, or anyone that is newly interested, email me at prideofthesouthlandkennels@outlook.com. I will pin it in the comment section. That way you can contact me. From there, I will make a list and go over everything with those of you that are interested. I'm not taking deposits right now or anything like that. We're just compiling the list. Let me know what you want, whether it be a male or a female, and we will go from there. So on this video, I'm just going to talk over some pictures of the male and the female and show some of the pedigree on my female. A male will be the white and black dog. The female will be the white dog. The reason I'm not putting the male's pedigree on here is it's a 6th generation pedigree, and it's just too long to take a picture of and be able to read in a picture. So I will be uploading their pedigrees on pedigreedatabase.com, so that anyone that's interested in how these dogs are bred and like to look at pedigrees, you'll have that information. So that being said, we'll just get into talking about these dogs a little bit. That way you know a little bit of their background, how they were bred, and how they act for me. Now, I want to start off by saying, whatever you want to do with your dog, job wise or anything like that, will be up to you. It'll be your dog, your pup. You'll need to train it. I can't guarantee how these dogs will be or how these dogs will act. I can tell you how the parents act and things like that, and we'll get into that. Now, these pups will fit the standard per NKC. My male, which is the black and white dog, the way he's bred, he's got a lot of Hines, and he's got some Scott in him, and he's got a touch of Johnson in him also. He will be a standard dog, even though he has some Johnson in him. That's why I'm not referring to these dogs as Scott type, because I don't want to get anyone confused. So basically, there's 2 standards for the American Bulldog through the NKC, and that's the bully type and the standard type, and these pups will be standard type. The male is about 23.5 inches tall at the withers, and he weighs about 75 pounds. So he is on the smaller side of the standard, but he still fits the standard. The female, the way she's bred, she's got Scott on top and bottom. The guy that I got these females from, he deals personally with Mr. Alan Scott. So these dogs are bred fairly heavy Scott from what I've seen, compared to other people. So they'll have Scott on the top and the bottom. They have some Confederate Kennels blood, and they have some Joshuas in them. Anyone that knows about pedigrees and likes to look at them, that'll give you a little bit more of insight on how these dogs are bred. Now, she's about 24 inches tall, maybe a little over 24 inches tall, and she weighs in at 70 pounds. So I can't really tell anyone how big these dogs will get, because I don't have the experience. This is the first time that I've bred these dogs, these 2 dogs together. So I can't say what we'll produce and what we won't produce, because this is the first breeding between these 2 dogs. There are some large dogs in their pedigrees, and both dogs, my male and my female, their sires were both 90 plus pounds. So that's a fairly big dog, and until you see a 90 pound or 95 pound American Bulldog in person, you really just don't grasp the concept of how big these dogs are. So we may produce some fairly large dogs. I don't know. We plan on keeping a pup, maybe 2 pups, depending on how many we have off this litter. but we're not sure yet. So in my experience with these two dogs that I'm breeding, my male, when we first got him, he was a very drivey dog. He wanted to chase everything in sight, but he's a very intelligent dog. He's so intelligent that we started using him for a catch dog, but not in the way that most people would think of a catch dog being used. He would round up our chickens for us. If he seen any hawks in sight, he'd take them back to the coop. Any chicken that was a little disobedient, he would hold it down for me while I came and scooped it up without hurting them. So he can be gentle when he needs to be gentle, but he can defend his property when he's needed. And he's smart enough to know what I want him to do, and he's smart enough to know which one that he needs to do himself. So he's a very intelligent dog. He is a people pleaser. That's all he wants to do, is please me. Anytime that I have him out, his eyes are locked onto me. So I believe that this will be a very balanced breeding, in my opinion. Maybe a little less dogs than some people want, maybe a little bit more dogs, or more dog than some people want. My female, on the other hand, she's a $150 all the time. I mean, she's ready to go. That's the way she was bred, and it shows. She's also a very intelligent and smart dog, and can be gentle when the time comes. But anything or anyone that comes on this property that doesn't need to be or is not welcomed on this property, and she lets them know that real quick. And she's not mean. I don't mean to say that and to make people think that I have aggressive dogs. These are some of the most gentle dogs when they need to be, and then they can flip that switch when we want them to, and when they want to. We never had any occurrences with dog aggression towards each other. Of course, you know, if two dogs are around each other long enough, they may get agitated at other, and we may get a scuffle every now and again, but neither one of them show straight on dog aggression. I know I've had some people ask me that, and I've had some people comment on the way that my setup is, that I'm just asking for a disaster to happen, but these dogs are not dog aggressive. My female is kind of what I would call a hard keeper, and the reason that I say that is because she needs to release her energy. She needs to work. My male is a little bit different, but he also needs to work. These dogs thrive for jobs, and it doesn't matter what that job is. As long as they feel like they're doing a job and they're pleasing their owner, they're going to be content. So with that being said, those of you that are interested in these dogs, you know, you need to keep that in mind. If you've never been around an American Bulldog or any other type of Bulldog breeds, you need to do your research a little bit. I mean, these dogs are not hard to raise. They do need that release. They do need that job, and they do need to feel content, because if you don't do that, you may run into some problems with them tearing some things up. I just want to be up front with everyone. You know, this breed may not be for everybody, but it's the best breed that I've ever owned. I love them. They're very intelligent, very drivey, and they're willing to please. So I think that I covered everything, but like I said, email me at prideofthesouthland@outlook.com, and I'll provide you with more information on how I will handle the pups and getting everyone in order. If you want a male or a female, just let me know. And if you have any other questions regarding pedigrees, or any general question that you have, don't hesitate to contact me. I'll be more than happy to talk to you. If you want to talk on the phone, email me first. We'll exchange numbers, and we can talk about it versus just emailing back and forth. I'm more than willing to do that. So like I said, I'm excited for this. I think this will be a very well balanced breeding. These dogs, I feel like, can go to anyone. They can go to a pet home. if that's what you're looking for, or they can go to a farm and they can go in the woods. I really strongly feel that way. If I didn't, I wouldn't say that. So I'm confident and I'm excited about this breeding and see what we can produce. So yeah, y'all just let me know if you're interested, and we will go from there. I appreciate y'all watching.